90.5 KCSU Fort Collins. My name is DJ EJ, and welcome to Live and Local. I am your host, and it's about 12 o'clock on the 27th, and I'm here with Sour Magic. How's it going, guys? Heck yeah. Rock and roll. Yeah. So Sour Magic is named one of the top 10 best local 303 acts of 2023 by Indie 102.3. Sour Magic is a four-piece band from Denver, Colorado, known for their unique blend of indie and psychedelic rock and energetic live performances. Formed in 2021 and comprised of musicians from different cities, their diverse perspectives. They all come together to tap into the supernatural to create infectious grooves that transport listeners to far-flung locations. Heck yeah. In 2023, Sour Magic released their debut album, Forbidden Fruit, including their three singles, Indigo, Means to an End, and High Tide, which had previously gained traction in both the Denver music scene and on streaming services. The band has since become a staple at popular local venues and music festivals across the state and has been featured on numerous Colorado radio stations and magazines, such as this one, KCSU FM. Sour Magic is Alicio, Mauro, excellent, and Drew and Jay. So we're all here hanging out, being super cool. And yeah, so I don't know. Yeah, so just go through, say your names and what you guys play and who you are. Yeah.
I'm Drew. I play bass. I'm from Kansas City. I don't know if there's anything else important.
There's probably a lot in there to dissect.
There's a lot I could say.
I'm Mauro. I'm from Venezuela, but I am here in Colorado, and I play guitar.
I'm Alicio. I'm from Louisiana, and
nice.
I play guitar and los vocales.
Ooh.
Nice.
KK.
Hey everybody, I'm Jay. I'm from Dallas, Texas, and I've been here about 8-9 years, and I love it.
Excellent.
This is a fantastic state, and everybody joins, from around the country with same music tastes, and we all collaborated and found each other, so it was perfect.
Cute. Oh, I love that. Well, then I guess first question is, how did you guys find each other?
Tinder.
No way. Oh, that's so romantic.
We hit it off.
Yeah, it was a poly forum or whatever. No, I think Facebook, right?
Facebook and Craigslist, actually.
Yeah.
None of us knew each other.
Yeah.
One of the classic, Craigslist meetup finds.
Yeah.
Oh, sick.
Yeah, and me and Drew first met each other. It was just bass and drums. Started out there and grew from that.
Yeah, we started playing in like the office of a warehouse.
Ooh, I love that.
Just bass and drums, and then we found Mauro, and then Alicia later.
Yeah.
That's sick. I love it. Cool. Well, I guess you guys are not going to be performing live today, which is totally cool. But they did bring in some new music and some unreleased music. So this is going to be your guys' first time, everyone's first time hearing this. Woo. So first song is Chocolate and Shrooms. Can you guys talk about that a little bit?
Yes, so that's a little back pocket song that we had and brought to the table to the guys, and we all just made it into our own version of, Sour Magic, Chocolate and Shrooms.
Heck yeah.
And yeah, it's about kind of like a girl having a night out and, maybe has a snack or two of,
Chocolate.
And,
Yeah.
Yeah, and then it just kind of goes from there, kind of takes in a little journey of like a nightlife on the trippy side.
Heck yeah.
She disappears into the night.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I love it. Okay, I'm so excited. Well, here is Chocolate and Shrooms by Sour Magic on 90.5 KCSU Fort Collins. .5 KCSU Fort Collins. My name is DJ EJ. Welcome back to Live and Local. I am joined here with Sour Magic. How you guys doing?
Doing great.
Doing good. You like that one?
So good.
Yeah, I really did. That was like a good vibe. So heck yeah.
That's what we go for.
Yeah, you guys were telling me that you guys just recorded this for a music video yesterday. Tell me about that. How's it going?
Yeah, it's going great. So we got the high dive. We were shooting some scenes in there with Kate from Maybe Fern. And
nice.
we're having some other people from other bands, Moonlight Bloom, Lost Toms there.
Lost Toms.
Yeah.
I love it. That's so cool. Wait, where's High Dive? I can't.
It's
not
on
remember.
Broadway in Denver.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
Yeah, so we got a lot of like cinematic shots on the stage with smoke, and then we have a whole plot about sort of like the like endless cycle of temptation and like always being on the chase for something and like being caught in that cycle. that's sort of like the overall theme, and we're really
Okay.
excited to finish it.
I love that.
Totally.
So yeah, so then I guess that's like a pretty unique lyric, I would say. So then how do you guys go about writing your lyrics in general?
I'll say this one specifically, Alicia wrote.
Yeah.
Well, we usually just chat GPT it all.
Bruh, I can't.
So
No.
you can pick and choose what you want from there.
Yeah, 03 or 04 are perfect models for
Right,
lyric writing.
Right.
God, I hate it.
No. Wait, what was the question again?
Just how do you guys go about writing lyrics? What's your inspirations?
Oh, so sometimes we'll have like little sessions between all of us, and we'll all like be like, okay, I feel. How does this one segment of song make you feel? And
Okay,
they're like,
yeah.
How does it make
Okay,
you feel?
then
Is
we
like
can write
probably
on that.
our main
Yeah.
question.
Yeah.
And so we'll get out the whiteboard. A lot of times, like Alicia will have like a section, but then he'll be like, I'm not sure about this other one. How does this make you feel? We'll get the whiteboard and we'll kind of like draft out ideas, come up like good hooks and stuff like that, and just test them all out.
Yeah, that's smart.
Think
Yeah, it's
of
a really
words.
good writing process. Like come up with the vibe initially first,
Yeah.
and then kind of.
Right.
Yeah,
Every
you-
now and then you can come up with the words first, but it's kind of harder to fit it into the song.
Yeah, I feel
I
that
like
too.
just kind of coming up with all of it
Yeah, we're usually always instruments
at
first.
one time.
Sick. I
Yeah.
love that. Cool. So I guess just kind of. How about the genre then? How did you guys land on this genre specifically, all of you?
Well, what is it? Psych bath rock?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, bubble bath rock.
I think our big backgrounds of different music and stuff all brought us together to create this
Yeah.
unique sound that we have for sure. Because we
I
all
feel you.
have different upbringings.
Yeah,
but,
I think we've got similarities. Like I would say Tame Impala is probably the biggest connecting band between all of us.
Did you know he's just one guy?
What?
Yes.
What?
Tame Impala's just one
Mr.
guy.
Kevin Parker.
Gotcha. Okay, sick. Okay, you got that. What else?
Yeah, but we all like different stuff. Like these guys are really into like Red Hot Chili Peppers. That wasn't as much of my thing. Some of us are really into like King Gizzard.
Yes.
The Beatles.
Heck yeah.
We all like the Beatles, I would
Yeah.
say, and so.
Cool, cool.
But we also all have our. If you listen through, especially our first album, you can really tell that we like to have different sounds and try different things out.
I like that too. Could you guys, okay, really quick, just like go around and tell me what was your music taste growing up? Because I
Good
love hearing
question.
about music taste growing up, and like if you guys learned classical. A lot of people in punk bands learn classical piano, and then they just
Wow.
like come into here. So I'm curious what if you guys played anything or how that went about.
I was a emo kid for sure.
Heck yeah.
So like the screamo, Vans Warped Tour, type of
Warped Tour, heck yeah.
kid. Yeah, that's what I did for sure. And then got into jazz band in high school. So
Oh, nice.
it,
Cool.
like I don't know, that kind of progressed into some like progressive indie rock type sound I enjoy. So
Yeah, I feel that. Okay, cool. What about you?
Yeah. So I started off. My parents forced me to take piano lessons. So yeah,
Heck
classical.
yeah.
And I mean, whoop,
It's okay. Classical
and-
stuff. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, that's right. That damn ass stuff. And we.
You're
No,
fine.
so I started, taking lessons for a few years when I was young, and then progressed into like school band. So I played trumpet, and then learned some guitar, and then it was like, hey, you want to play some music with the buddies I had back home in Louisiana, and I just hadn't stopped since then. So yeah.
Rock and roll. Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Mara?
Yeah, I actually used to play cello, and
Oh, that's
I would not practice because it's such a clunky instrument.
Yeah, I feel that.
And I always like rock music. And my dad had a guitar, so I taught myself guitar. I kind of put the cello aside.
Yeah, that's
and,
fine. Yeah.
and as for references, like Green Day and like that type of emo punk
Heck yeah.
stuff I grew up with, and then I kind of phased it out for something a little more chill,
Cool.
more vibes.
I like it.
Mario can play like any Green Day song on command. If he,
Yeah.
he'll like all the way through.
I can play
Rocks.
American Idiot from the first track to the last
Oh
track.
my god.
yeah, that and Sweet Home Alabama.
Yeah, he loves that
The
one.
range.
Yeah.
I love that. Cool. Again, last one.
Yeah, I wore a My Chemical Romance shirt out last night. Got a lot of compliments on that. That was really when I was like a teen. That was my like biggest thing, my inspiration. They were everything to me,
Your age is showing.
And then
That dang G note, dude. That G note.
yeah. And then I got really into like Gorillaz and Radiohead, and then like through high school, and then got into all the classic rock and like Tame Impala and that kind of stuff, like in college. Yeah.
Sick. I love it.
Before that, I think I mostly was into like Eminem and Jay-Z.
Okay,
Yeah.
I respect it. I respect
Yeah.
it.
Wide range.
That is
Yeah.
a very wide range, and now you guys are all here.
The whole journey.
Yeah, literally. Okay, sick. Okay, well, let's keep on rocking with the music. Next is going to be Black Roses. What's the background with that?
So that one is about queen bee and a drone bee kind of having like a little love affair.
Okay.
And it's like the drone bee, worker bee kind of like yearning to have his queen bee, but knowing in the end that he's going to die, like paying the price.
Wait, no, that's so sad.
Yeah. The drone bee that gets like chosen to be with the queen bee
No,
dies.
instantly.
And so it's
yeah.
about sort of, it also kind of ties to like toxic relationships in a way.
Yeah,
like
it seems like it.
really like wanting something that you know is going to hurt you, but you like can't help it.
So deep. I love it.
Yeah.
I'm so excited. Okay, y'all. Well, here is Black Roses on 90.5 KCSU, Fort Collins. 90.5 KCSU Fort Collins. My name is DJ EJ, and welcome back to Live and Local. I am joined here with Sour Magic. Hey, guys.
Hello again.
Hey. The last song we just played was Black Roses, and then before that, I just played another quick song by Living Theater called New Orthodox. But for this break, I wanted to sit down and kind of chat with Sour Magic about the local scene, because they they are very integrated into the local scene of Denver and Fort Collins. So tell me about your guys' experience. What's the differences, similarities between all the local scenes? What do you guys like about it?
Seems a little like more tight-knit community up here.
I think so, yeah.
Just, I guess, size or, you know.
People here seem to collaborate a lot more. Like we're pretty cool with like Los Toms and like Crooked Rugs and Jay from Lounge Drugs and everything. And
Heck yeah.
they all play in like 10 different bands with each other. That
Yeah.
I feel like you don't really see that in Denver too much. A little bit, but not on the same level.
Not like the crossing over with like a bunch of bands.
right.
Interesting. Huh.
Yeah.
I wonder why that is. Only up here.
I don't know. Everyone in Denver is very supportive of each other. Everyone like really lifts each other up, and I think that we have like a special relationship with Fort Collins where like people all like play with each other and hang out and stuff.
Yeah.
But it does feel a little bit different.
Yeah, I get you. Have you guys ever considered have you guys individually have tried to like join different bands, or did you guys ever want to? Did anyone ever offer?
Not in Denver. It's my first Denver band.
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
I was in another band before them, and then I cheated on my other band with them.
No.
And so
It was so
Cute.
nice.
but yeah, I would say the scene is pretty like open arms like in Denver.
Yeah. I agree.
It's not so like cliquey.
Yeah.
And like how you're saying, like everybody just kind of is like willing to help out for like whatever
Yeah,
cause
show
it
up.
is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you guys do a lot of your own like self promotions and music videos and things like that. That's very like DIY local scene. Do you guys see a lot of other different bands doing kind of what you're doing?
Yeah, for sure.
I would
Right?
say so. Yeah,
I would
there's
say
a few.
most.
I think we do more with our videos. We always try to like feature local people if we can. Like in our Black Roses video, this guy Kieran, he's in a band called Plastic Mystic, and he does lights, and he's like a painter. And we have him like spray paint in the video. And this
Oh, that's
chocolate and
sick.
shrooms one we did the other day, we've got like Los Toms, Moonlight Bloom, maybe Fern. We're gonna have like Rug Burn and Shadow Work in it.
Heck
And
yeah.
so I think we kind of do that a little bit more, like really try to
Right.
like feature everybody. But
Even then, like the producer for our first album is the bass player of Moonlight Bloom.
Oh, nice.
And like we got our first show with them and Tarantula Bill, and like yesterday at the video shoot, the guy from Tarantula Bill, Kendon, was like operating the camera. So it's
Yeah,
we like it's
Total homie move.
Heck yeah.
and that was like 4 years ago, something like that.
Yeah.
yeah, and so we had like the people we played our first show with were all there for our music video
Wait,
yesterday.
that's so cute.
Yeah, isn't that
Oh,
cool?
God.
So there
Special
definitely is a lot of collaboration
Yeah.
between bands. Like Rugburn's album is produced by Dan as well from
Okay,
Moonlight Bloom.
sick.
Right. Yeah.
I love that. That's awesome.
Yeah.
And then we were kind of talking a little bit about your next song, Compound Vision, and how that ties in with the local scene. Tell me about it.
That one, I feel like that one doesn't especially tie in with the local scene actually.
Oh, you lied to me.
Did I lie to
It's just our vibes.
No. Okay, yeah. So yeah, tell me a little bit about that song.
I think that one started with a beat that Jay brought in, and we kind of just started working from there, and that's the direction it took. So it has a B theme, right?
Yeah.
That one's
what
a
is
B
that
theme
beat?
as
Oh,
well.
yeah.
Yeah.
That one's the
Like about destiny and like what you're destined to do in your life.
Yeah, it's the they have different like larval bees and they give one like royal honey that makes it evolve into the queen bee.
Oh.
Like they hand select it, like the worker bees hand select the queen.
Oh my
Next queen.
gosh.
And so it's
Yeah.
kind
They
of about like
faded this
having
jelly.
It's
that
like
like
from
Oh, the
that point of
jelly, yeah.
view.
that
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like,
you get like that responsibility thrust on you, like you're just like this little larva and you don't.
it's like,
and then
why
I'll-
is this happening to me?
Yeah,
Like,
why am like
I guess I'm gonna
like
run
why
with
am I
it.
so special that I'm the queen now?
Yeah, that makes sense. You guys, this is the second song you wrote about bees. What's up with
Oh,
that?
so the thing is, we love Discovery Channel. No, it's
Beautiful.
just we all kind of had like a concept, and then Drew was like, "Well, what if we like merge the two, like with bee society and like human society?"
Yeah.
And I think the bee
And they
concept
kind of have a
of
lot of like
parallels.
Yeah, it's true.
correlations and stuff.
The,
so.
the original bee concept was Jay's. He
Oh,
just
Jay,
it was
yeah.
just as kind of a way to connect the songs on our next album is coming out in June. It's called The Hive.
Yeah.
And Jay came up with that. And if you want to talk about that a little bit, and I think it was just like a direction for us to write in.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, it's just like comparing it to humans. Like as far as like, so a big thing is like the hive mind.
True, yes.
And so just kind of that everybody following a certain thing, and it's just kind of it's better to branch off and be kind of an individual. That's kind of like
Yeah.
a big, zoomed out version.
Yeah.
I would say of,
I like
of the
that.
hive concept.
Cool. Sick. I love that. Okay, swag. Well, here is Compound Vision on 90.5 KCSU Fort Collins. Make sure to stay tuned, and we'll be right back. .5 KCSU Fort Collins. My name is DJ EJ, and welcome back to Live and Local. I'm here with Sour Magic yet again. Say hello. Say hello.
Hello.
That's epic. Okay, Slay. That last song that we were just playing was called Compound Vision, and I like heard it kick up, and then there was just like I was very wide eyed. Such a Slay song. Oh my goodness. Yeah, cool. Okay. Let's keep on chatting about just kind of like you guys, what you guys like to do, and kind of your favorite things. So let's talk about concert venues. Where are all of you guys gone? Favorite? What's popping over there?
Well, we are in Fort Collins, so shout out to the Atrium.
Shout out Atrium.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Favorite
the Atrium
venue over here.
rules.
Yep,
Heck
for
yeah.
sure.
Such a gorgeous venue.
I agree.
Yeah.
I would say my mega Colorado goal to play somewhere would be the amphitheater,
Okay.
like Red Rocks. But underneath that, I would say Mission Ballroom, like dream venue for me.
Okay. Yeah, I love
want to
that.
play. I want to
Yeah.
play like the
You
Bluebird.
say you're shooting way too high.
One
the
step
heck,
at
man?
a time. I want to play Bluebird. I think that would
Yeah,
be,
we need a little
that'd be
theater.
great
We
one.
need a little theater first.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
yeah.
For me, I think the Sydney Opera place would
Okay,
be cool.
that's cute.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to play in a desert in Egypt with the pyramids in the background.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, sick.
My favorite venue though I think is the High Dive. We shot our video there yesterday,
Nice.
and when I came up for the original concept for the video, I always imagined at the High Dive. It's just such an iconic place in Denver that it felt really special to me that we got to do it there.
That's
Nice.
epic.
Yeah.
And then, have you guys been on tour yet? Just
No, not
wherever.
a tour.
That's
That's
in the
next.
works.
That's next.
right
Okay,
now.
sick.
Yeah,
Okay,
we're,
cool.
we're planning a West Coast tour for the fall.
Nice.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's
cool.
It's a lot of work to plan a tour. Holy cow.
Yeah, it seems like it. Who have you guys played with, like at different venues, like openers, or if you guys were the openers, who'd you open for?
Ooh, our favorite show of 2024 for me was Meow Wolf, for
Yeah.
sure.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys did that.
For a
Sick.
Swedish band.
Yeah, we played Meow with Orion Spell.
Norwegian.
Oh,
Norwegian
nice,
band.
nice.
Yeah, Orion's Bell, we opened for
Mhm.
them. That was
Heck
such
yeah.
a good time.
Oh,
yeah.
I love that for you
That
guys.
was incredible. What a room. They project
Yeah.
on all the walls. So
I've-
it's like
yeah.
we get a visual show while we're playing.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
craziest part was like you got to focus on what you're playing while the walls are changing.
Yeah,
and
the
landscapes.
Oh,
floor reacts to the
God.
music.
Yeah, there's like
So-
there's like mushrooms and plants like growing and stuff.
Ugh.
I'm like, oh, I forgot my solo. I'm playing here.
No, that's epic. I love it. Cool. Is there any particular band that you guys would want to play with ever? Either they open for you.
You
open
got a
for them?
Wave CD back there. I really, that's
Yeah?
one of my favorite bands.
Okay, bet,
Waves.
yeah.
they're really awesome. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
We got psychedelic porn crumpets message us with a compliment to one of our songs, so it'd be cool to one day
Psychedelic
open
P.
for them.
Heck yeah. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would say my ultimate one would be to tour with Paul McCartney.
That'd be the
Yeah.
ultimate.
Yeah,
Paul.
ultimate,
I love
the
that.
tops.
Okay,
Yeah.
sick.
I would
Vision board.
I would love, King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard is doing a Colorado festival this year.
Oh, they are.
Yeah, they are. And I don't think that we're playing that, but that would be, we did actually talk to their manager. They've went back and forth with us a couple times.
Oh, epic.
But I don't think that's happening, but that would be just playing their festival. That'd be incredible. That'd be my dream.
I love
I'll
that.
switch mine to that one.
Okay, swag. Yeah, that's cool. I guess this next question, is just kind of tying into that. But if you guys were on a desert island, you're stranded, who would you take with you? Either to stay entertained, for survival.
Gordon Ramsay.
Okay, beautiful. Someone said Bear Grylls the other day, and I was like, yeah, makes sense.
Might get a good mattress, but I don't think he's gonna cook up some.
Okay.
Mean steak.
Yeah, mean steak. Yeah.
Right, literally.
I don't know. Okay, so only him?
Yeah. That's all I could.
Okay, fine,
That's
whatever.
all I
It's
could
boring.
think of. Yeah, Gordon's the man.
You guys all agree with that?
No.
Everyone's no, we're all not
I'd go
for
with
it.
it.
Yeah,
I like
hive
steak.
mind, huh?
Yeah, there you go.
Mine would be R.I.P. David Lynch. If I could bring him back, he's probably the person I would have
David.
liked to meet the most in the whole world, and just to have a conversation with him and talk about, dreams in the subconscious and all where his inspiration comes from. That would have been that'd be it for me.
That's true. Love him.
I don't know. There are so many fascinating people out there that I
Yeah.
can't just pick one.
That's cool. Sounds good.
Mine would definitely be Jimi Hendrix.
Heck yeah.
Seems like a
that
cool
would
hang.
rock. Oh, God. I love it.
But it was to a desert island, not like back from the death. Because you both brought in like a dead person.
Ooh.
Is that not allowed to?
I mean, I guess you
breaking
can.
the rules.
Yeah,
Whatever.
Are we allowed to shift?
You guys been breaking
realities
the
for a
rules.
second? Or-
No, that's fine. It's whatever.
If I would do it with his ghost, not in that way.
Oh, cute. Okay.
Even more metal.
Okay, well
Radio.
let's get this one last song. This song is called Silver Sands, and it is completely unreleased. They just sent it out yesterday to distributors. Do you guys want to talk about it a little bit?
Yeah, Silver Sense was actually off of another song that we started kind of writing a separate part, and it kind of became its own song. It's very tropical, very chill vibes.
Love it.
So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy it.
Yeah, this is gonna rock. Okay, so this is Silver Sands on 90.5 KCSU Fort Collins. .5 KCSU Fort Collins. My name is DJ EJ, and welcome back to Live and Local. I am here with Sour Magic, and this is our last break. How's the show been, y'all?
I've
great.
had a
Yeah.
wonderful time.
Heck
Yeah,
yeah.
it's pretty cool.
So cute. Okay, well, this is kind of just the end, but I wanted to give them a chance to shout out a bunch of new stuff coming up. That song that they just played was called Silver Sands, and it will drop in a month exactly. And then when is your guys' new album out? June
13th.
June 13th. Okay, cool.
Yeah, the album The Hive drops June 13th. That song is May 23rd.
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
Oh,
so
that's my birthday.
Happy birthday. Okay.
We might set up a house show for y'all's
Yeah, that'd be
birthday.
awesome.
Oh, sick. Okay.
Yeah,
be
that would be cool.
Y'all all invited.
Are we listening this on
Stop.
the air right now?
Well, it is not announced. We're working on it though. We'll
At
see.
Drew's house.
No, your
If
house.
you're listening, okay, Slay. And then do you guys have any shows coming up too?
Yeah, so we're playing at the Squire in Denver on May 10th,
Okay.
and then we're playing our album release show is at the Skylark in Denver on June 13th, same day as the
Heck
album.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's gonna rock. Okay, cool. Was there anything else you guys want to say before we say goodbye?
I just want to thank the city of Fort Collins, and I want to thank KCSU for having us, because it's such a wonderful space that you're giving to artists,
Oh.
and it's very much needed. So we really appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you guys. I love doing what I do, and we
I can tell.
love you guys so much.
I can tell you do.
Yeah.
Slay. Okay, cool. Well, this has been Sour and Magic and Live and Local. I will see you guys all. Actually, this is the last show of Live and Local, so thanks guys for listening, and see you next semester. But
Whoa.
goodbye.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Good luck.
Hope you enjoy the
Good luck
damn
on your
ass song.
finals.